Hey, yo, what's up, everybody? What up, what up, what up? Can you hear me in the back? Can you hear me in the back? What up, y'all? It's Uncle Chrissy. Appreciate everybody who jumped on here today. Much love, much love, much love. Al Chang, my guy, first in the house. What's up, baby? Appreciate you. Appreciate you. Appreciate you. Who else we got up in here? Bacon Titties. All right, cool. That's a nice name. All right, I guess I rock with that. I guess I'll rock with that. Martin Riggs was good. Martin Riggs. Jermaine White, Jace for days. J Days 23. Zimmerman, what's up, baby? What's up, baby? Danny Kleiman. I'm about to drop some knowledge. I hope so, brother. I really do. Who else we got in here? Day TV. Yo, what's up, baby? Simply Sinclair. Macho Man voice. Yo, Sinclair. How was that game the other night, brother? How was that game? I know you were up live there for the Celtics game, right? Talk to me, Goose. How was that? Anthony, my man in the house, man. Appreciate you representing. Ben Lash, I see you. Harrison Barnes, we back. Ants got kicks. What up, though? Pudge, what up? Melly Mel, Christian Yochim, what up? What up? Hope I said that right. I apologize if not. Jason Thompson, Vinshu, Mick Ashho. All right. SB Rame. What up, baby? Collector fam in the house. Appreciate you, brother. Zimmerman, yeah, that sleep took a little while to do, but I appreciate it, man. Guapo in the house. What up? Franco, what up? What up? Yeah, yo, Sosa, Mark Roscoe, Macro Clouds, my G, as always. John B, Al Chang again, Photo Ninja, Rodney Fur, Salty. My man Salty. Honestly, Salty, I see you. You want to talk SBs. Unfortunately, there ain't nothing to talk about with SBs right now. But maybe we can touch on that a little bit after we get through the rundown. Bacon, sweetest bitter on YouTube. Normally I'd appreciate that, but today I haven't shaved in like 4 days, so I'm scratchy, I'm scruffy. It ain't working for me. So it is what it is. A little bit behind schedule on the personal grooming, shall we say? Lucky I got a shower in today, for crying out loud. Let's see. Tyler Sneaks, the living legend. What's up, my brother? Day TV, Matt Dombrowski. Sinclair was electric, top 2 defense versus top offense. Nice. Glad you got to see that, even if you're a Celtics fan. Jenny Lee, what's up? I want to talk DT Air Max. Day. I wish I had something to say, but we'll get into that, I promise. Red F, yo, too nice. Sosa Salty. Oh, we can. All right. What up, everybody? What up? It's Uncle Chrissy. Appreciate y'all for tapping in with me today. It looks like we got a lot of folks in here today. All right. I love it. I love to see it. Hey, if y'all can, do me a favor, hit that like button, smash it up on your way in. We got a whole bunch of people in here already. Please do your boy a favor and make sure you're liking that video. Show me some love. Help me build this channel and really, really grow this thing up right now. I really do appreciate each and every one of you. So I am actually streaming this on 2 platforms for the first time ever. So this is live on Twitter and this is live on YouTube as we speak. I've never done it on Twitter before and I wasn't too sure how it was going to go. So I didn't say anything. If it is a terrible train wreck and I wasn't able to get it done right, I apologize. But yeah, I'm doing what I can to get that on both platforms. Elon's coming for the throne. He's trying to get every bit of every dollar he possibly can between all the different ventures that he has, and now he's building out things for Twitter to compete with the live space stream and to help content creators like myself, as much as I really hate that term. I really do. But yeah, we're going live on Twitter and on YouTube, so no matter where you are, do your boy a favor, drop a like, hit me up with a follow on Twitter, a sub on YouTube, and make sure you got notifications turned on for both so you don't miss the next emergency press conference. But yeah, Twitter launched video for Spaces, I think today. So that's going to be pretty cool. I'm going to toy with that a little bit and see how it goes and try to have some fun with it. But no matter where you are, folks, I really, really would appreciate y'all taking a quick second on your way in the door here to drop a like on the video. I really appreciate that. It does go a long way. But we're here today to do a quick little rundown of the month of June. Month of June. We're going to talk real quick at a high level about what's dropping this month, what you may or may not be into, and Yeah, that kind of thing. So after that, maybe we'll get some Q&A. We'll have a little fun with this. We'll talk about drops that happened in the last couple of days. We'll see. What else? I appreciate y'all letting me know that the Twitter stream is good. I got it on my iPad right here, so I was actually, yeah, that's pretty cool. I'm happy with it, I guess. But yeah, good deal. Appreciate y'all letting me know. Tyler, that's neat. You can do both. Yeah, I'm using StreamYard. I've never really done it on two platforms, so wish me well, man. Franco, Twitter's good. Appreciate you. Ginny Lee, are you going to do the shock drop for the members today? So I got a couple pairs for the members. Nothing too major, but I am just going to shock drop them just for fun, because I'm kind of bored today and there's not a whole lot else to do. So yeah, I am going to shock those. If I don't do it today, it'll be maybe tomorrow, most likely tomorrow at this point. But the time we get done with here, it's dinner time and not much else after that. I'm up pretty early in the morning. So, Tyler, what did you just post about some 990 V3s? I see that. Whoa. By the way, if y'all aren't following him already, your boy Tyler Sneaks just got at you with this live Joe Freshgood on a restock right now. Whoa, full rip, all sizes across the board. Wow. Give me a second. I might cop that real quick. That's kind of wild that they just literally came out of nowhere. I guess not. Not for me, but there it is. It's live. Shout out your boy Tyler Sneaks for putting that out there. But yeah, let's talk. Let's have some fun, right? Let's have some fun. So, I see somebody asked about it already. Where'd it go? Where'd it go? Where'd it go? Where'd it go? Gustavo. Another one of my members in the house. Appreciate you, my brother. You wanted to talk about the Vomero. So we're going to close out the month of May, which honestly turned out to be pretty major, right? We had a lot of stuff going on there in the month of May that was, pleasant surprises. We had a couple of shock drops. We had Travis's a couple of times. It was a pretty cool month, right? Pretty decent month. I'm not mad at it whatsoever. But let's talk real quick. So, Vomeros. Let's get over to the Vomeros, right? All right. So the Vomeros. Let's bring them up real quick. And the Vomeros. There we are. All right. So the Vomeros. We all know Nike has pulled these out of the archives, what, year and a half, 2 years ago at this point, and it's been their lifestyle go-to shoe. By the way, if you guys are watching on Twitter, do me a favor, hit me up with a like or a retweet on there so we can sell that out too. But the Vomeros, these are closing out the month tomorrow. These are going live tomorrow on the Sneakers app. As you can see, we got the site supply calendar pulled up, and there's a lot of sites dropping them. So you got Sneakers, Feature, Politics. A bunch of people closed their raffles today. I mean, there's not a ton of sites dropping them, but there is a fair amount of them. Make sure you're tuned in with the site supply. Get the supply app if you haven't done so already. It's free to download. There's a lot of really, really good resources on right here. The Vomero 5s. It's fun, right? It's fun. I think I personally am getting a little bit of Vomero fatigue. I actually used to run with this shoe back in the day, back in like the early 2000s. This was one of my running shoes that I go to, is the Vomero 5. I wore the Vomeros for like probably a solid 5 years, my go-to runner. But this pair is dropping tomorrow, but there is not a lot. There is only 2,500 of these to go around. So it's going to be really, really tough to come by, but I'm not 100% certain what the real demand is. I'm really not. Like, I don't know how many people are going for them. It's a cool colorway. It's nothing super unique. It's nothing super easy to wear. That blue is pretty bright. It's not like the design by Japan that came out a couple of weeks ago, and we saw how relatively easy that pair was to get. And if I'm not mistaken, there was less of that than this, right? There was less than 2,500. Somebody correct me if I'm wrong on that. I don't quite remember what the number was, but yeah, I believe that was less than 2,500. But this pair is dropping tomorrow. This pair is dropping on the sneakers app tomorrow. That's going to be your best chance. You see Feature and Sneaker Politics have their raffles going right now. They're going to close them up relatively early, so not relatively early, but you got a few minutes to still get in for that. So if you haven't done so already, get those raffles in if you want this pair on Feature and Politics, and also be aware of Sneaker Politics last minute. Usually 10 a.m. is when they drop. That's the quoted time, but Sneaker Politics has a tendency to drop at 9:48. 9:54, 9:53. Be aware of that. Make sure you're on it. Look for your monitors, look for your Twitter pings, and hopefully you can get on there as fast as possible and score that pair, because this is going to be a relatively tough one to cop. So that is going to close out the month. In addition to one more thing, Jonathan Darcraze, what up, Unc? Still on the hunt for the 17s. Good luck, bro. As of right now, I don't see anything on the sneakers end. It looks like it's a neighborhood exclusive. So honestly, I wish you well with that, man. I really, really do. I entered a bunch of raffles, and that was it. Fat Boy Soul is what your car got declined. Is that for the Joey Freshes? Oh, sorry about that, man. Wrong card. Dang, that's tough. Linens, we're going to get into that. We're going to go in chronological order, so we'll get to the linens in just a minute. Puente, what's up, Gustavo? Glad you got it there, brother. Anywhere you can still cop the Japans. I don't think so, Michael. I really don't. I think that pair was kind of like it was here and gone. The stock was really, really limited, and as far as I know, it is absolutely gone for now. But let's talk about one other shoe. Where'd it go? Yeah, let's switch to this one. So, yeah, let's talk about this one here. Let's talk about the Action Bronson. Action Bronson, one of the world's most talented individuals and one of the hardest working people you're ever going to see. So the Action Bronsons are going to be dropping tomorrow at some point via his website, specializinginlife.com. He put out a sign up for it a week ago, maybe a little bit more than a week ago. But there was a sign up for it where people could actually tune in with it, hopefully get an email, hopefully get a password. They asked for size, which was kind of interesting. I thought, I don't recall them doing that for the last shops, but they asked for your size. So maybe this will be some sort of, exclusive access. I don't know. Maybe they'll just start emailing out invoices. I'm not sure, because the brand's been pretty silent on this. They really have. They've been pretty silent on this, and we don't really know. We know that his drops usually take place at 11 o'clock, but who knows? You know, the Lapis Lazuli, that pair was a few minutes behind schedule. I think the other one actually came out, was the one before the Lapis Lazuli. I think that one actually came out a few minutes early. But there's a pretty good demand behind this shoe. There seems to be some hype for sure. Personally, not a shoe I'd really wear. It's a little bit bright for my likings, but that's just me. I respect anybody who wants to wear it, and I respect the brands for putting it all together. And we know the protocol with New Balance. With New Balance, they tend to let their collaborators drop first, and then a week or so down the line, they'll drop a much smaller allocation via their website. Their website usually gets roasted and toasted by bots. It's one of the websites that absolutely does not care. So I'm going to say that this drop from Bam Bam Baklava is probably going to be your best odds. Hopefully they do a domain change or have something else kind of worked into the kinks. So good luck with that. I really, really do. All right, now that closes out the month of May. We had those last couple to touch on. Now let's get into June. So let me know in the chat, what are you guys actually looking forward to in June? I know everybody knows what's on the calendar already, but let me know what you're thinking about in June. And if you haven't done so already, please do me a favor and hit that like button. Photo Ninja, cook faster than Gordon Ramsay. Haha, sorry about that, brother. I wish you had a chance to get him. Undefeated last raffle for 17s. Okay, so that one's still open. Appreciate you, Rodney. Philly Dunks, we'll get into that. We're going to go right down the line in order of release dates. Joey Fresh is hurt. Yeah, I get you, man. Sorry about that. Got a dub on the Curry Dunks. Nice. Are these women's sizing? Harrison Barnes, we really don't know a whole lot just yet. When that email came out, it asked for men's sizing, so I don't believe so. If not, I'm cooked because I put my men's sizing in. Linens, we're going to get into that, I promise. SBs, ain't a whole lot to talk about this month, Tom. Cash's Girl Dads, we got those on the radar for sure. But that's it. That's all y'all are looking at. There's really not a whole lot going on here. What are you guys really, really looking forward to so far this week? Or this month, sorry, this month. I know what I'm looking forward to. So what I want to get into now is, before we actually go down the calendar, we have something else that's kind of all over the road. So, as we all know, the Yeezys are on the farewell tour. We are at the absolute end of the road for Yeezys, as far as I know, right? Right, where'd it go? Which is the one? There we go. So, as it looks, this is the end of the road for Yeezys, y'all. This is really all we're gonna see. I really think this is it. At this point, I really do think that this is it. For everybody who just tuned in on Twitter, thank y'all so much for joining me. Please do me a favor, hit the like button on there. If you want to tap over to YouTube, we got the chat running on there, or I will do my best to try to keep an eye on any chat questions up in here. But do me a favor, hit the like on the Twitter video, maybe give it a share. But the Yeezys, as far as I know, this is going to be it, y'all. They are dumping absolutely anything and everything in the next 2 weeks, give or take. There's word that a lot of pairs are going to outlets. I wouldn't expect to see any heat there. You're not going to see any zebras or wave runners in the outlets. You're going to see those lower end SKUs that they don't really care about too much. The SKUs that they know aren't going to make them a whole lot of money. Those are going to be at the outlets at a discount. I forget where, but I heard that Hibbett is actually going to be running these at a discount. And it is what it is, guys. Here we're at the end of the road. So what we're looking at first and foremost is should be coming up on June 3rd. We had that big restock on the 27th of May, right? Monday. And now we got another one that looks to be just as pretty good. Looks like we're going to get core reds. So the 350s with the red stripe. And again, these dates and these SKUs that are publicized, I'm taking these with a grain of salt. I'm not 100% locked into these SKUs. I'm not saying all these SKUs are going to drop, and I'm not saying all these SKUs are going to drop at these dates listed. I'm just saying this is the information that we have, so we're going with it right now. This is the best information that we have, so this is what we're hoping to see. Things could change. If it does change, we'll do what we can to get that information out to everybody as fast as possible. But it looks like core reds and beluga reflectives are going to be the big draw of the day, in addition to the boots. So the rock boots and the sand boots and the oil boots. Those are going to be two big ones. The tan and the dark brown pair are probably the best pairs of the boots to ever release. I love the boots. I like the boots. I love the look of them. Them joints are terribly uncomfortable. I hate to say it. They really are absolutely terribly uncomfortable. I went a full size up on mine, and honestly, they're still not the best. I ended up getting rid of them, so I might take the opportunity to try to get those back. I haven't quite decided yet, but hopefully we're going to see those drop on the 3rd of June alongside the oil boots. Also during that day, we got the knit runners, the bananas ones, the yellow ones. We got the power phases. Simple brown, I believe, is the colorway that's going to drop. We got a handful of 500s and a couple others, some V3 700s and, some more random stocks and foam runners and slides. Then up after that, we're going to look at June 6th, right over here. Looks like we're going to get blue tints and pirate blacks. Again, take these SKUs and dates with a grain of salt. So pirate blacks and blue tints, both major heat for sure. I do expect the demand to be really high on those. The knit boots, we'll see. I don't know how many people are actually really into the knit stuff, but not for me, that's for sure. I don't really know if these are going to be confirmed draws or what they're going to be. Are they going to be Q draws? Are going to be FCFS? We're just going to kind of have to wait and see on these ones. We'll have to wait and see as they come along what actually happens with these releases, how they decide to drop them. Hopefully they'll all be FCFS or Q draws, because those are much easier than confirmed draws. After that, on the 4th, we got zebras, and it looks like pures are going to be the big draw of the day. The MX foamies. I love my foam runners. I actually had that pair. Was into it for a minute, but wasn't too crazy about it. But yeah, those are going to be looking to drop on June 4th. Are y'all excited about these Yeezys or what? Like I'm into it for sure. Like I love Yeezys. I got a bunch of them, as you can see in the background here, and I wish to God we were going to get my favorites, the 700 magnets to drop back through, but it doesn't look like that's going to be the case. I was really looking forward to that. Girl dads, yeah, we'll get to that. Looking for that DT96. I'll talk about that. The threes, yep. Fit dad, What's up, my brother? Looking forward to the LVFW 24 and the Timberlands in August. Fit Dad, you want to do a guest spot over here? I can send you a link and we could do a quick chat up about what Louis V's doing for the next couple of months, man. If you want to get in on it, let me know, bro. Shoot me a text. I got you. We come in here and we'll change up. We'll do sneakers and Louis V, man. I'm with it. Jay's for days. You need 6 of them. 6 of what, Jay? 6 of what? Nina are the only ones. I need pairs of the slides. Yes. Everybody needs those slides for sure. I mean, they're dope for the summer. Size and a half, size up and a half, size and a half up. Is that what you're saying, Sinclair? Honestly, the boots, I'd say between a size and a half is where you want to be on those, but that's just my personal foot. So take it for what you want to take it. Yeezys are the ugliest shoes ever. You couldn't be more wrong about that, Jermaine. I'm sorry. Yeezys are super fire. And shout out to Kanye because he was somebody who really ushered in a new era of sneakers, did some new things that weren't being done, took some chances, and I really do respect that. I really do respect that. Instead of just, as much as I love retros and new colorways of them, Kanye moves the game forward. He's a visionary and he puts out new stuff. Say what you want about him, like him or not. I really appreciate what the man does for the world of sneakers. No question. When you say lower end SKUs, what do I mean by that? I mean like your like those all gray 350s, those taupe 350s, the static white 350s, the all black 350s, those kind of things that have restocked before and they still just sit there for sure. You posted this graphic on your Twitter. I'm not sure, Fat Boy Souls. If not, I will. We love Yeezys that load on Adidas desktop site. Yes, we do, Tyler. Those are much easier to hit when they load up on the desktop site for sure. I need turtle doves and a fresh pair of waves, pirate blacks. Absolutely. Slides and foamies for sure. Wish they would have remade the orange slides. Yeah, that would have been dope, right? The Inflames. Yeah, that would have been major. But after that, allegedly, we have two more drops, and that's it for the Yeezys. After that, we got on June 10th, foams and slides. Get everybody ready to go for the summer. This is going to be your last time to get some of these. Looks like Onyx, Bone Whites, Azures, Green Glows, a couple pairs of MXs, and God knows what they're calling the variation of sand. That's the thing about Yeezys. You got sand, sand taupe, light sand, onyx, medium onyx, carbon steel, carbon medium steel, onyx. It's kind of hard to keep track of when everything's just a small little half a Pantone different than the other one. But it is what it is. Hopefully that gives a chance for more people to touch, man. I really hope it does. So June 10th, you want to pay attention if you're looking for your summer wear. On the 11th, here's where I'm getting a little bit dicey. So the Ararats, the foam runners, again, I think this was the first foam runner ever. That dropped on Yeezy Day last year, or maybe it was 2 years ago. And the turtle doves, again, yeah, that looks like they had a gang of turtle doves sitting around. So I wouldn't be surprised to sit that. But the NSLTD boot, I would be really shocked if we saw that pair restocked. I really would. Fat Joe kind of ruined everything on that shoe, but I would be absolutely shocked if we saw that. And then after that, the Swan Song, June 13th. We're looking at the cream 450s, another light sand, medium taupe foam runner. I don't know which colorway they're calling out right now. And then the ultimate mic drop, right? The ultimate mic drop, the Wave Runners. Good night. Good night, Brooklyn. It looks like that's what they're going to do. So the 450 cream slides, those went pretty big. A lot of people were into that. I don't know what stock will look like for those, if anything at all. And then Wave Runners. Again, these were rumored to drop last year. I think they were really, really limited when they did some of the Yeezy restocks. But I am hoping that they ran a fresh production run of the Wavies and they just drop a whole gang of it and just say, boom, good night, Brooklyn. Here you go. So honestly, I have held off on Wave Runners. I was never really... I wasn't into them in the beginning. I ended up getting a pair of the orange wash. I love the bright sole on it, but now is the time. I'm really hoping I can get my hands on a pair of those Wave Runners. That's it. Out of all these Yeezys, it's going to be the Bones, and the boots and the Wave Runners for me. Let me know from y'all. If y'all could touch any one pair of the Yeezys at retail, what's it going to be? Let me know. For me, if I can take one, it's got to be the Wavies. Yeah, I've held off long enough. I don't know why I didn't get them sooner, but that would be the way I go for sure. For sure, the Wave Runners. Let me know what y'all think down in the chat. Hit it up. Again, pause for station identification, folks. Please do me a favor if you haven't done so already. Hit that like button on your way in the door. Make sure you're subbed into the channel. And if you're watching over on Twitter, please help your boy out. Hit that like button and maybe give it a retweet. Shoot a comment down there on the tweet. I'll do what I can to answer everybody who's watching over on Twitter too. Wave runners for Franco, MX, both blue and the blue tan slides. All right, you got a big wish list. 350 zebras for sure. Disco Queen, what up, my brother? Appreciate you. Zebras over here. No, it's all good. You don't have to worry about being late, man. I appreciate you tuning in. Rahus, what's up, Rahus? Rahus, what's up, baby? Appreciate you tuning in. All right, so let's move on. Let's actually move in down the calendar for what is going on for the rest of June. I wanted to loop all the Yeezys together in one shot because I had that one graphic put together and it just made it a little easier for me. So, but now let's talk about one that I've seen everybody ask about already. Where'd it go? Yeah, let's talk about these. Girl dads, right? Girl dads. Excuse me. Kobe girl dads. The Kobe 4 Protro. Again, you see we got it right up here on the site supply calendar. The Kobe 4 Protros are going to be dropping on June 7th. June 7th is going to be the day. You got this nice kind of emerald green pair. Looks like we got some more Wave Runner fans in the building. Space Ghost, not a huge fan of Yeezy Boost, but on Zero. We kind of feel the blue tints. Yeah, the blue tints are nice. The blue tints are nice in hand for sure. So the Kobe 4 Protros, let's get into those real quick. As of right now, it doesn't look to be a huge release. As far as sneakers goes, and mind you, we're still a week out from sneakers, so this number could change. This number could change a significant amount. We'll see what happens with the stock numbers. I'll keep monitoring it for the next few days. But as of right now, we're looking at 55,000 pairs of the Kobe 4s. As you can see, there's not a whole lot loaded on these just yet. I would expect these to be pretty much a raffle exclusive. As far as outside of the sneakers app, I don't know if I see a whole lot of folks doing first come first serve for these or going online or whatever it is. But yeah, you can see Feature has announced they're going to have a raffle for them. S&K is going to do those online, but honestly, like, I would not waste your time trying to run Shop Nice kicks on a first come first serve drop. I really wouldn't. It ain't worth the headache. It ain't going to happen. I wouldn't pay no attention to that at all. Looks like All the Right is going to be opening up their raffle at June 4th. Hibbett's got theirs open right now, I believe. It's going to be closing out relatively soon, I think. But they're only going to be for in-store. From what I've heard, there is not a lot of stores to actually have these. Like, I mean, tell me the truth. Are y'all really feeling these? Like, this ain't the cleanest pair to wear. It's going to be a little tricky to kind of put a fit together on these. I'm not the biggest Kobe guy. Like, I've said that a lot. So, I mean, let me know. Are y'all really feeling these for anything except for the fact that it's a Kobe and you may or may not be able to ever get these again? Like, tell me the truth. Tell me the truth. Are y'all really feeling these Kobe's? Personally, for me, it ain't a pair that I'm going to be diving into head first. I'll try to get some pairs for the membership. And that's really about it on this pair for me anyway. But 55,000 pairs of the Kobe's. And yeah, good luck to everybody for sure. Iggy, appreciate you tuning in. Lewis Rothman, I'm a girl dad, so you got a cop. I get that, man. I totally get that sentiment for sure. I hate EQL. I'm 1 for 60. I mean, that's not bad. Like, you look at 1 for 60, like, that's not terrible, but I get the frustration for sure. South Jersey in the house. It's your favorite Kobe of the year. Okay, all right. Go Birds. What are you talking about? Go Birds. All Black Fit will get it done. Yeah, CD, I know. All Black Fit will get it done for everything for sure. They dope. And as a girl dad, I get it. If you're a girl dad, yeah, say no more. I completely get it. I don't know why it says no stores have it in LA. As far as in-store goes and actual raffles load up, I'd pump the brakes a little bit. I wouldn't be surprised if these start loading up early part of next week. You know there's going to be more stores that get these. You know when the feed is going to get them. You know all the LA boutiques are going to get them. You know that's going to happen. I wouldn't be surprised if we see some in-store action from Nike and sneakers. I'll keep an eye on that for y'all and let you know if I see anything in the next few days. But don't get too stressed out about the boutiques not having anything yet. You'll see them for sure. A lot of people feeling these. All right. Clyde says no. Alan H, you're a girl dad. I get it for sure. Damn, I thought these were going to be high stock. I'll try and cop a pair, but I'm not paying resale. I get that for sure. J's for days, want it for dare, want it for real. I'm a girl. Fair enough. Hopefully you get them. Hopefully you can touch a pair as a woman. You know, hopefully the smaller sizes are a little easier to get than the big ones. So good luck for that. Waiting for a Kobe 1. Wow, wouldn't that be a day? I don't know about that. I haven't heard anything about a Kobe 1, my guy. Matt Roscoe. No, but it's Kobe, and I love the suede. All right, I get it. You're a Kobe guy. You want him. Say no more. I understand. Girl dad, for sure. I understand, Jays. You want him. I get him. I'm a single dad with an athlete for a daughter. I need them. Fair enough. I completely hear you. Jermaine White, they're way better than Yeezys. I get it, man. To each their own. Everybody likes theirs. Pudge, 0 for 102? 0 for 102? 0 for 102? All right, that's pain right there, bro. That's pain. Like, for real. That's real life pain. Sorry to hear that, man. Sorry to hear that. In a lot of ways, EQL publicizing that was like a blessing and a curse. It was cool. Now people can get their real numbers and see what they're actually worth. But yeah, it's tough. Like, it's hard for some people for sure. Jamal, I'm a girl dad and don't want him. Fair enough. Buddy Rod, good for Eagles fans. Yeah. Boo, Eagles. Boo, Eagles. Yes, I'm a Cowboy fan. Say what you want. Yeah, so that's the girl dads, 55,000 pairs dropping on June the 7th. I'm going to skip that one, I think. And we are going to move along to what's next on the list here. We're going to move along to something that caused a lot of problems yesterday. Something that caused a lot of problems yesterday. So if y'all are following me on Twitter, y'all know that I kind of had a busy day yesterday. And this is a cool release. Like, I'm excited about this. The shoe isn't for me, but I love what it represents. I really do. So the Artifact Nike Genesis Dunks are going to be dropping on June 13th via the Sneakers app. By the way, if y'all haven't done so already, please do me a favor, like the video, like it up on Twitter, wherever you're at. And hey, do me a favor, if y'all get ads on YouTube, please, it really does help me a lot to just sit through 30 seconds, a minute worth of ads. I'm not charging anybody for information. I never, ever will. So a minute worth of ads, a minute of your time really does go a long way for me. So if you can, I would really, really appreciate that. I've done my best to dial it back so that they don't come that often, but please, I'm begging. It does help out a lot. So, yes, getting back into it with the Genesis Dunks. So I put this tweet out yesterday. I got the information that they were going to release on the Sneakers app. I got the date, I got the SKU, I got the colorway, and I put it out there. And I didn't expect this to happen, but it went kind of massive. It went kind of massive. These NFT folks, the kids that are really, really into that, they're big on it. They're big on it because the way this originally went down is you had to be a holder of and honestly, I'm paraphrasing right here. So if I get some of this wrong, I apologize. I mean, no disrespect. I'm just not the biggest NFT guy. So a lot of people are upset because they had to mint NFTs. They collected them for a long time. The NFT holders had first crack at forging a pair. They had to use Ethereum, the cryptocurrency, and pay gas fees on that, which I think hurt a lot of people. That now you're going to be getting them able to buy them for USD. But I broke that story 2 days ago at night when I got the word. I put it out there, and a lot of people were quick to jump down my throat, saying I was lying, this and that. Turns out I was right. Turns out I was right about absolutely everything. The price I put out there was $150. I got that directly from the source. I got that directly from Nike. So please don't at me with that. They are $222. That is going to be the full retail value of it. A lot of people saying I got exposed or that I got caught. I don't know what for. Like, I got everything right. Like, I had the sneakers drop right. I had the drop date right. I had the colorway right. I said they could have been a slim down version. Okay, call me on that if you want, sure. But I feel pretty vindicated. I've had some chats with the Artifact team since then, and they seem to be good people. No disrespect. I admire what they're doing because this right here, folks, as much as this sneaker isn't one that I'd wear on a day-to-day basis, it's the next step. It's the next step in evolution. It's moving the sneaker game forward, which I got to respect. I really, really got to respect. I really do. Let me know what y'all think about these. Like, I know we got a lot of sneakerheads in here. I've heard the NFT kids chime in saying that these are the next wave. I'm not 100% sold on that from a sneakerhead collector's perspective. Y'all are true heads in here. Y'all are sneaker people. Let me know what y'all think. Is this a pair that, is this the future? Is this, is this a bridge too far? Like, what do y'all think of this? Like, I know it's relatively hard to wear, but are y'all looking for these as, the next step of the future? What? It's got some bright colorways. It's got some materials that we've never seen on a sneaker before, which I think is kind of cool. It does look like it's going to be pretty heavy of a shoe to wear, which I'm not a big fan of, but it's cool. Like, you got the vial on the tongue box there, and I respect them for nothing else than to say it's something new. But as true sneakerheads, what do we think about this right here? Like, that's my question right here. Are sneakerheads, y'all, really, really feeling these right here? That's my question right here today. What does everybody think? What does everybody think about these? Where do we leave off over here? Screen recorded. What a scam, LOL. Yeah, I get it. You know, they say they're only dropping 1,000 pairs of these. So hopefully people don't feel it's too much of a scam. Dang it, where'd it go? There we go. So hopefully people don't feel it's too much of a scam. It's real limited. And we'll see what happens. I got you on the ads. I usually skip, but I don't miss anything. Hey, thank you, Sinclair. I appreciate that. Buddy Rock, Roscoe's big mad about that drop. I take it you're talking about these here, right? I take it you're talking about these here. You're gonna try for them, Jays for days, trash, pass, but they did pre-sale on them and they were set to ship out months later. So yeah, so to my knowledge, they still haven't shipped out. I did join in on the Artifact Twitter space yesterday. Like I said, I had some conversations with the team themselves, and they say that they're trying to get these pairs, the pre-order pairs, out before the sneakers drop on the 13th. They're working on that. But they also said they've had a conversation with Nike about possibly pushing the sneakers drop a little bit just so that they can make sure that the people who pre-order can get their pairs out. So I do believe that Artifact's trying to do right by their people and also go mainstream at the same time. Like I think that's what they're trying to do. Was it fumbled a little bit? Did they, you know, maybe not cross their T's and dot their I's? Maybe. But honestly, like I said, I respect the effort. I respect them trying to do something new with sneakers and usher in a new generation. Like I get it. A lot of people saying trash over here. Pudge, Allen, Pezimez, Long Snapper, Zimmerman. What makes this next wave? One, yes, the tech. Yes, the tech behind it for sure. The different little attachments that you have on it, but also the fact that you got to use NFTs to get it. For the most part, it was an NFT exclusive. Yes, they opened up pre-sales to the general public, but the way they brought this was that you had to collect the NFTs and, you know, forge certain things and maybe complete different tasks, and that gave you access to the shoes. It's kind of similar to what Nike's doing with Dot Swoosh. And for those of you who don't know, Nike owns Artifact. Nike bought them up maybe 2 years ago for like $1 billion. And that, I think, is what makes this next wave and next generation. Yes, the shoes are very next gen looking, but I think the way that they're going about the shoe, creating this different kind of access, that is what I think makes them next wave. Only people only cop to have exclusive. Yeah, I think you might be right about that. I think it was very misleading. They advertised the shoes as Artifact exclusive, and then months later they tried to release them on sneakers. I get it. Like I understand your frustration for sure. No, appreciate the idea, but too clunky for sure. No, not for me. Something just to collect. Yeah, I get that for sure. And put the box up on the shelf. Yeah, speaking of box, the box is kind of cool, right? The box is kind of cool. It looks like a 90s toy or something like that. Something to collect and just put up on the shelf. Weird shoe for sure. Michael Dell, what up? Appreciate you, brother. Ben Lash, I think they're trash. I won't even go for them on sneakers. Hey, I appreciate you, but I hear it. Ivan DeSantis, rule of thumb, the right colorway can make any shoe a grail. Fair enough. I get that for sure. I'd never wear these personally. I thought about pre-ordering them last fall, but because it was 9 months to a year wait, I said no thanks. I think that's why people aren't as mad, I'm sure, but if it was 30K stock, people would be big mad. Yeah, honestly, I think a lot of people are big mad. People got big mad at me yesterday, that's for sure, which was laughable, but is what it is. I had fun with it for sure. Fuss 89, I dig him. I pre-ordered the Ghost and the Void. Okay, so you actually got in on it, Fuss. Fuss, did you do the GA pre-order, or were you actually part of the NFT community? Wish they would have shipped the pre-order pairs for the sneakers drop. Hey, you still got 2 weeks, man. Don't give up on that just yet. Don't forget to ask community before putting your info out there. Yeah, that was cute, wasn't it, Sinclair? It is what it is. And I'll go for as far as for the NFT bros, don't really get the sneaker culture. I mean, there's some that do for sure. There's some that get the sneaker culture, and there's some sneakerheads that get the NFT culture for sure. But I respect them for trying to cross over. Like I respect the effort for sure, no question. But that's it. The Artifact Dunks going down June 13th on the sneakers app. I think you're going to see them load up relatively soon. And yeah, that's it. Disco Queen, do you know stock numbers on Electric Green Vomeros? No, I don't. DM me later on, bro. I'll try to get that to you. Babito, hey, is that the same Babito I was talking to yesterday? Highly disagree. There are some of NFT bros who've been in the game, have deeper collections and more connections than a lot of people copping kicks nowadays. I agree. Like I said, there's a lot of NFT kids who are NFT collectors that are sneakerheads. There's a lot of sneakerheads that are NFT collectors. The collector is the kind of common theme. And yeah, I'm not going to say that NFT heads don't get sneakers by any stretch of the imagination. Not at all. Murdoch Vale, appreciate you, brother. Appreciate the kind words. Again, let's move on. Let's move on to one that I know a lot of people were asking about. A lot of people were asking about this one right here. Let's switch up to this one, which is going to be the linens, the Air Force One's linens. So a lot of people have been asking me about this shoe over the course of the last couple of days. People are just people were just asking, not of course, the last couple of days, for the last couple of weeks, people were asking about this. Came back, blast from the past from 2016. Cool looking shoe, to be honest. You know, I've said before, I'm not the biggest Air Force One guy. I don't think they're terribly comfortable. I'm not 100% into them. I think they break down pretty easy. Not a big fan of the big soles. I especially don't like them when it's a solid color sole. But when you got something like this that actually breaks up the midsole a little bit, I could be into it. I don't mind wearing pink at all. I love the tan color. But for those of you who have been asking, the linens are going to be back on. Wait, let me double check that date. Where'd it go? Linens, June 13th, same day as the artifacts. The linens are going to be dropping. It looks to be a bit of a premium pair for sure. It looks to be nice leather on these from the officials that loaded up. Tan and pink, white midsole, real clean. But here's the part you're not going to like. Take a guess. All right, let's take a guess. Let's play a guessing game. What do we think? What's going to be the number for these linens going here? It's tight. It's real tight. So drop some numbers down in the chat. Let me know what y'all think. How many linens we getting? Hey, Bobito, I appreciate that, sir. No Zix. I have no idea how to say that. Yay. I hope I got it right. Peter Chung, South Jersey. A lot of people want these linens for sure. Rai Gonzalez, Sabrina 2. I didn't get into that one today. If you want, DM me. I'll do what I can to check out the stock number for you. What do we got here? Photo Ninja 8K 13.5. Trap Sosa 175. I hope you're saying 1,000 and not just 175. South Jersey limited as hell. So far, you're the closest. Eduardo 200, 2,500 from Ninja. Sinclair 11K. Zimmerman, no Zix, no please. Is that how I say that? If you say so, man, I'm not sure, but if whatever. Apologize. I'm not trying to beat up your name. I always try to get people's names right. So that's a big one for me because I got a hard to pronounce last name too. So Zimmerman 12K, 4K from Jace for Days, 55K. Wow, that one's way off. Sheridan 5K. King Mills, I appreciate y'all having a little bit of a respectful back and forth. Murdochville 10K, 175. 17.5 says Trap, 2,500. 7K, Little Philly, Little Peely, what up? Danny Kleiman, 9,000, 20K. The Sakura Cherry Blossoms. Yeah, they talked about that, but that's it. 15K, 8K, 5K. Nas IX. I'm sorry, man. I hope I didn't butcher it again. 2K. Ali Allow. Hey, Ali, I made the announcement just for you a little bit ago. I have done my best to scale back the ads, right? I've done my best to scale them back. I've just asked everybody, if you got a minute of your time, sit through it for me. It really does help your boy out a lot. We talked about that a little bit after the last live, so I did what I can for you. So right now, the linens, we got 2,800K. I'm sorry, 2,800. 2,800 of the linens. That is not a lot. That's really not a lot. That's peanuts. That's not a lot. That's peanuts, man. That's absolutely peanuts. To say that's not a lot is the understatement of the decade. 2,800. Again, we got a week before the drop, 2 weeks before the drop. So hopefully we see another truck come in with a whole bunch more pairs, but 2,800. So all you folks who wanted these, good luck to you, man. Good luck to you. I really wish y'all the best. I really do. Angus Among Us, I'll be holding off sneakers for a bit because I got my Cybertruck. Whoa! Oh boy, got the Cybertruck. All right, that's fire. I'd hold off on kicks for a bit too. Good for you, my guy. Geez. Yeah, 2,800, y'all. 2,800. Not a lot to go around. So June 13th is going to be the date for these, and 2,800 is your minuscule little stock amount. I don't know if we're going to see these on any other boutiques. I haven't seen anything yet as far as other raffles, but we're still 2 weeks out. So keep your eyes and ears open, and we'll get into those. But one pair that I expect to see a pretty big chunk of stock on is what we got dropping on the 15th. So this date did push 2 days to the 15th, as far as I know. I think the original date for the Oxidized Greens was the 13th. These have now pushed through the pushed to the 15th. So I'm expecting to see pretty good stock on these. I'm expecting to see pretty good stock. It's a little bit early for me to want to get into numbers on these just yet. I think anything from here until the rest of the month, I'm not going to get into numbers too much. It's just too early. You know, a lot of things can change. There's not a lot of these loaded right now, but like I said, it's way too early to be talking about a number for a shoe that's 2 weeks out. So the oxidized green already dropped in euros in the European markets. That's why you're seeing the absolute crash of the stock market, which is just going to make this easier for everybody to touch. It's going to make it easier for everybody to get their hands on. This is going to be a full-on GR. You'll see these load up anywhere and everywhere. Very, I'd say probably end of next week, we'll start seeing these load up. We should see them coming from, you know, your JDs, your Finish Lines, your this, your that, your Foot Lockers, every boutique under the sun, as well as the sneakers app on the 15th. I'm still expecting to see some sort of shot drop on these. There's nothing in the cards just yet, but that's what we got. Yeah, June 15th is the date that we're looking at for those. June 15th is the new pushback date, and we'll see. Like, what are y'all thinking here? Are we really actually going in for these? Like, are people actually looking for these, or what? Like, I don't know. Like, I go back and forth on these. I don't know if these are really like a big thing. Like, I don't know. I really don't know. Gonna be like military blues. I don't know if stock could be that big, but yeah, it's gonna be big. I think. It's still a little bit too early. Foot Locker show on June 15th. Yeah, that's what I got too. June 15th is the date for the sneakers app. Go Birds, go Birds. Oh, come on, man. Not you again with the Go Birds drama. Girl Dad price predictions. So I don't get into price predictions. I don't get into resale predictions. It's not my game. My goal is just to try to help people cop manual pairs. And, you know, I'm not the best source of information for that. If anybody wants to throw their numbers out there, feel free to have some fun with it. But this is a pair that I am hopeful that we'll be able to get some pairs for the members. For those of you who don't know, the people who have their names highlighted in green are members of the channel. If you want to, right on the tab of this video, you can hit join the channel or go to the description of the video. You can join the channel. It's $10 a month, and we do retail pairs. I get my hands on everything I can, and I drop them for members exclusively. On slower months, like we're starting to see right now, I have another idea in mind. I think we're going to start doing some giveaways. I think that's going to be my goal. The more members that grow to the channel, I can actually do giveaways and actually hopefully give people pairs every month. We've done a lot already. We've had a lot of SBs go out to the members. We had some Kobe's go out to the members. I had a full size run and then some of military blues, which I pretty much had to return all of them because everybody was able to touch that pair on their own. So if you want to, check out right underneath the video where it says join. All the information is right there, or check out underneath in the description of the video. You'll see everything you need right there, because I do think we'll be able to touch on some of these right here. But yeah, are people actually going for these right here? Are y'all actually going for these right here, these oxidized greens? Honestly, if this is 2021, like 2020, this pair is massive. This pair is, you know, probably sitting at 700 right now and probably less than 400 on release day. But, you know, times have changed. Times have changed. I don't know how many people are actually into this one. And if you are, cool. I know a lot of people are into it. So let me know what y'all think. Very, very similar colorway to the SB4s. I think that's going to be a lot of the allure. Some people that couldn't get the SB4s. We know Nike does that. They drop hype pairs, and then they drop a not so hype pair that looks just like the hype pair. We've seen it with the Travis and the Dark Mocha. We saw it with, I mean, they just brought back those Next Natures that are dead ringers for the SB Trails from like 20 years ago. So good luck with that. Nike making sure no one touches hype shoes in June. Honestly, there ain't a whole lot to touch in June. Ben Lash, you collect mostly fours. All right, I get that. Tom, I didn't actually check stock on those SBs, the highs. Shoot me a DM. I'll do what I can to get that out for you. That's a no for Jace for days. I'm down on that climbing. All right, we'll do what we can for you. All white and green hits. You can't go wrong. All right, good for that. Pass. I want the oxidized greens. I can wear these every day to keep the SB4s for special occasions. Fair enough, man. Fair enough. I think a lot of people are done with fours at the breads, military fours, white cements. Yeah, I hear that for sure. South Jersey, I didn't go for the Salehis today. But I heard the drop was pure drama. So good luck for everybody who tried to go for that pair. Yeah, sorry about that. Hey, Tom, you know what? If you can, do me a favor. Drop the SKU in the chat right here, and I'll try to run it in real time. I'll try to find it in real time for you. Tom, give me the SKU for that SB High. I think it's part of the N Savage package. What was I saying? I think it's part of the N Savage package. Yeah, drop me the SKU. I'll do what I can to check it for you right now in real time. Danny Clyman, I'm down on how you treat your members, not the fours. Ah, I got you. I got you now. Fair enough. I'm Navajo, so I grabbed the pair. All right, good for that. Good for that. But yeah, let's move on. We still got a lot of time to talk on those. And this is one that a lot of people are going to be looking forward to, but not a lot of people are going to have the opportunity to get. So, where'd it go? Come on. A little bit of a lag here. The Phillies, the Philly Fanatic, the Philly Fanatic Dunks, the Philly Fanatic Dunks. So these dropped today. I believe it was at Lapstone and Hammer in Philly. From what I've heard, they are going to be doing a release actually at the stadium itself. And we're going to see a sneakers release. We are going to see a sneakers release. My guy Eldon Monitors said that we are going to see a sneaker release, and that date is going to happen on June 18th. June 18th is going to be the date for that sneakers release. June 18th is going to be the sneakers release of the Phillies Dunks. What do y'all think of these? Like, I mean, honestly, is anybody outside of Phillies fans or folks from Philadelphia actually excited about this pair? Like, seriously, who's actually going for these right now? Tell me the truth. I'm not trying to knock anybody. I just know with these, these team theme pairs, they may not be the biggest draw behind them. I mean, it's cool. It's gray. It's kind of like kind of textured suede a little bit. So that's kind of cool. But I don't have stock numbers on these just yet. It's a little bit early to check into that, so I'm not going to touch on that just yet. I was supposed to go though, but I thought it was going to be on Friday, so I'm going to try on Saturday. Thanks, Long Snapper. Give me a minute. I'm checking on those for you. I dig the materials. They look super nice. Going to be super low quantities. Danny, I'd guess so. I don't quite have numbers yet. It's a little bit early for them. Where did that comment just go? Somebody said they're done with I lost it. Somebody said they're done with GR Dunks. I get you. I am too. But I will say this pair right here, if I can zoom in a little bit on this one. The toe box looks pretty legit. It looks like some nice pebbled leather. When you see special edition dunks like these, they do tend to use nicer materials. We saw that with the Jackies a couple years ago. So June 18th, we're going to see these on the sneakers app. All right. June 18th, sneakers app. We will see them. I don't quite know how yet. I wouldn't be surprised if it's I wouldn't be surprised if it's some sort of special release, a scratcher, a cam. We'll see. We will see. Gonna need them to represent my town. I get it. Fuss 89. The Bomeros, I touched on those right at the beginning. The Bomeros are looking at about 2,500, my brother. Sorry, wish I had better news for you, man. I really do. You like the team theme pairs? I get it. I love my Dodgers. I hate the Dodgers. I'm a Yankees fan, but I like the shoes because they're nice and clean to wear. That looks all right. I'd like a pair, but not over the moon. Fair enough. J's for days, not bad. Yeah, I get it. I think a lot of people are in that kind of, not bad kind of mode on those. That's where I'm at with them as well. It's cool, nothing special, nothing I need to get out of bed early for. I think we'll ever get to see those Dodger Kobe's. I got no idea what Kobe's at this point. Nothing really is going to surprise me at this point, to tell you the truth. But now let's move on from this to one of, I think, if not the most hype pair of the month, the Nina Chanel Abney Jordan 3. So the Nina Chanel is pretty fire. Like it is. When I said that I don't really like monochromatic midsoles, this one kind of is an exception to the rule. I like this one right here. I like the whole tan all the way around. That's one of my favorite colors. But it is kind of cool. I like the shoe. I don't love the shoe. I don't have a whole lot of green in the arsenal, so I probably won't end up going for these for myself, but I like the combination of colors. I like the rope laces. I like the different textures. I like the canvas. I like the suede. I love the gum midsole for sure. I love the back tab. The heel tab on these are pure fire. I know there's definitely some new new images out there floating around. But this pair, I think, is going to drop through Nina Chanel Abney's site on the 20th. She put out a tweet a couple days ago, said for more information, sign up here. And then we're going to see these on the sneakers app again on the 20th as well. I don't have stock numbers. I'm not going to have that just yet. It's going to be a little while before I start to check stock on that, because we're almost 3 weeks out on these. We're almost 3 weeks out on this one. If y'all haven't done so already, please do your boy a favor and like the video. It's right up here at the top. Back out of the chat for a quick second and come back in. Let me get up to 100 likes before we tune out of here. If you're looking in on Twitter, please do me a favor, hit me up with a like on that one as well, or hit that heart button for me, man. I really do appreciate. I really, really, really do appreciate that. Like I said, this is the first time I'm trying to go 2 platforms with this, so let me know what y'all think. But these Nina Chanel Abneys, cool looking pair for sure. Definitely a different Jordan 3. Like, what are y'all thinking about these? Are y'all into these? Y'all into these or what, man? Y'all into these or what? You like the colorway? Day, you're good on these. Not bad. Still angry about the Futuras. Yeah, I get it, Sheridan. A lot of people are. Need the 3s, love the 3s, and the funkiness of these. Look, I see what you did there, bro. Oops. Lost track of the chat for a second. Sorry about that. Not getting them, I mean. All right, I got you. Oh, yeah, the 3 Jordan 3s are a must cop. I think this is probably one of the most hyped ones. Sheridan, I don't have any information about those yet, other than the fact that they're coming soon. Probably in coincidence with the Olympics starting at the end of the month. Hopefully we'll get more news soon. Jermaine White, extended sizes. I don't quite have that information yet. Extended sizes, I am not too sure about that one, brother. I really am not. Who was it? Tom Soley, I believe you asked about those Dunk Highs that are dropping, that loaded up. 4,000, brother. 4,000 is all we're going to see on those Navajo. I'm not sure if it's N7 or not, those Dunk Highs, but 4,000 is what we're looking at on that. Fizzy Towel, need that. All right. You're a sucker for canvas, Ivan. I get it. 3's my favorite, but I'm passing on these. Yeah, that's what I'm saying too. Heavy up to a size 15, I hear. Yeah, that would mean extended sizing for sure. Kicks and sunsets. Any information on the Action Bronson? That was actually one of the first things we talked about when we went live here. So if you want, check out the replay. I don't want to go back too much, but they are going to be dropping as of right now only through specializinginlife.com. We'll see. Let's move on to another massive restock that we've had information about for almost a year. So the Huff Air Max. Boom. These are coming back on June the 22nd. There's no official images yet, so I can't say if it's going to be a direct 1-for-1 or what it's going to be on these. But the Huff Air Maxes in this exact same colorway, the Volt swoosh, the different color, the different green tones, these are going to be coming back on the 22nd. These are coming back on the 22nd of June. I don't have stock numbers on them yet. I will as the day grows closer, and hopefully we'll have some information on those. Hopefully we'll have some more information when this thing gets a little bit closer. Hey, if y'all can pick up one of these pairs, it's gonna be the Nina Chanel or the Huff Air Maxes. What would it be? For me, yeah, it'd be the Huffs for sure. It'd be the Huffs. That's the one that I'm actually looking forward to the most. The Huff Air Max, it's a fire pair, June 22nd. It's locked and loaded from Nike. And yeah, I'm pretty fired with these. That's about what I got as far as what is going to be on the calendar. If y'all want to do a little Q&A, I'm down right now. If anybody has some questions, feel free to shoot them out and we will get into it. If you're on Twitter, if you're watching on Twitter and you got any questions, shoot it out on there. I will do my best to get a hold of that and hit y'all up as well. Huff's most definitely a must for sure. Ken Norton, just 3s, just my opinion. Fair enough. Those Jordan 3s. Jermaine White, you'd go for the Ninas. I get it. Yeah, again, climbing, going for the Huffs. If anybody has any questions right now, I'm down to talk a little bit. Let's see. So, Data, I know you've asked about this a little bit. The DT96, the Dion's, loaded on Foot Locker, nothing on sneakers. You're absolutely right. That's it. I checked in just before we got into this a little bit earlier. There is nothing on the sneakers app right now for the Deons, the 96. Absolutely nothing. So I'm sorry about that. Wish I had better news for you, but it is what it is. Threes. Huffstone, move it for me. Fair enough. Jermaine White, do I have a size 12 in the shock drop? I got to double check, Jermaine. I got to double check because I got a couple things laying around that I kind of lost track of. I can't answer that one just yet without looking around a little bit, my guy. But I will. Day TV, no way. What's no way? It's not loaded on the sneakers app. Like that's really all there is to it. Hopefully we'll get some more information coming up soon on those. From SF, wonder what release at the Huff store going to look like. Probably going to be drama. Probably going to be drama on the Huff website. That's what I'd expect that to look like. I really would. Pure drama. That's about it. What's a pair you're looking forward to getting your mitts on? Honestly, I am not pressed on really getting too much this month. I'm probably going to sit this month out. If I were to go for anything this month, it's going to be a wave runner. It's going to be a wave runner if it drops. I'm not 100% sure that it's going to drop. But I think that would probably be the one that I'd go after, the wave runner. Yeah, 100%. Wave runners, no question, beyond a shadow of a doubt. Mr. Sheridan, welcome to the crew, my guy. Welcome to the crew, my guy. Oh, appreciate you joining the membership, man. I really do appreciate the support. For those of you who don't know, we got about a $10 membership, and that gets you access to all of the early pairs that I can get my hands on, all the retail pairs that I can get my hands on. I'm going to start doing some giveaways soon. And yeah, appreciate you for joining the crew, my man. I really, really do. I really, really do. Shout out, man. That means a lot. Hey, Marco Clouds, if you're in here, if you are in here, my guy, you asked me a question about gifting membership a little while ago, and you got to do it on desktop. That's what I was figured out. You can't really do it on the mobile sites. OMG Reptar. I like the DR Greenwood SBs. That's the black ones, right? The really black ones. The Dunk High is probably a bit much for me. Gonna try to wear. All right, fair enough. Day, nah, I'm just saying no way, like in shock. Yeah, I wish I had more information for you, but that's not saying I'm not saying that it's not happening. I think the 14th is the date that was floated around. I'm not saying it's not happened by any stretch of the imagination. I'm not saying that at all. Ry Gonzalez just picked up the SB Chicago's restocking soon. I still got nothing in the US, man. I'm hoping that they do in the US, but as of right now, I got nothing for you. I got absolutely nothing for you. I wish I had better news. What about years? Same on the wave runners. Your wave runners, I believe there's going to be new production 2022 or 2023. What are my recent pickups? Honestly, I haven't gotten anything I've gotten like one pair of sneakers this year. It was the undefeated Terrahumaras. I really haven't gotten, there hasn't been a whole lot moving the needle for me this year. There really hasn't. Supernova, appreciate the question. Photo Ninja, any restock on Jordan? Oh, come on, man. Like, that's a reach, bro. I appreciate the effort, but Jordan 4s, yeah, they ain't restocking in the UNCs. Lost and found ones. I think those days are gone, man. I really do. I really do. I really do. I really do. Sheridan, once again, another shout out for you. Appreciate you, my guy. Appreciate you. Appreciate you. I'll do my best to get what I can out here for you. Thank you so much for joining the crew. If y'all want to hit the join membership, it's right at the bottom of the chat or right below the video. Or if you want to chime in later on, check out the description of the video. It's all right there for you. That's about it, y'all. That's all I got for today. I've been a little bit disappointed with what's been releasing this year. I don't think there's been a level of heat. SBs, I'm terribly disappointed in what's been going on with SBs this year. It's just not been my cup of tea. Honestly, the thing that I'm most excited about is the artifacts, like just because it's something new, it's something different. I'm not saying everybody has to go that route, but I respect them for doing something different for sure. That's about it. If you got one last question, I will stick around here and do what I can for you. But that's about it. Anybody else? It's about dinner time. I'm getting a little hungry, so let me know. If not, we're gonna wrap it up here, man. We are gonna wrap it up here. All right, thank you all so much for tuning in. I appreciate you. If you haven't done so already, please hit that like video on the way out the door. If you're looking in on Twitter, hit the like and give it a retweet. I really do appreciate it, y'all. Peace.